Welcome to Proving the Concept, the podcast where we dive into the weird, the wonderful, and sometimes the downright bizarre world of science and technology. I'm your host, Sarah Goffin, and today we're wandering into the dreamscape as we explore one of the most universal yet mysterious aspects of human existence: sleep. From why we need it, to what happens when we don't get enough, to some of the strangest sleep-related phenomena, this episode, aptly titled Enter Sandman, will guide you through the science of sleep. We'll even cap things off by shining a spotlight on a trailblazing female scientist whose work has deepened our understanding of this fascinating field. So grab a pillow, or maybe don't, and let's dive in. Start with the basics. What exactly is sleep? It might seem like an unproductive state where we simply shut down for the night, but nothing could be further from the truth. Sleep is an active process that allows our bodies and minds to recover and regenerate. It's controlled by two systems: the circadian rhythm, our internal clock that cycles roughly every 24 hours, and the homeostatic sleep drive, which builds up the longer we're awake. Together, these systems work to regulate when we feel sleepy and when we feel alert. And while we might think of sleep as a single state, it actually occurs in two main stages: non-REM sleep, which includes deep restorative stages, and REM sleep, where most of our dreaming takes place. Fun fact: did you know that the average person will spend 1/3 of their life asleep? That's about 25 years if you live to 75. And it's not just humans. Every animal on Earth, from the tiniest fruit fly to the largest whale, sleeps in some form. So, what happens when you don't get enough sleep? Well, let me paint you a picture. And spoiler alert, it's not pretty. Sleep deprivation doesn't just make you feel tired, it can wreak havoc on your physical and mental health. Studies have shown that chronic lack of sleep is linked to impaired cognitive function, including memory loss and difficulty concentrating, mood disorders like depression and anxiety, with an increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Here's a truly bizarre example: the case of Randy Gardner, a high school student who set the record for the longest period without sleep in 1964. He stayed awake for 11 days and 25 minutes. By the end, he was hallucinating and experiencing severe cognitive decline. And yet, despite how essential sleep is, scientists are still trying to answer one simple question: why do we even sleep at all? While we've made progress in understanding the mechanisms, the ultimate purpose of sleep remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in biology. Now, let's get to the fun part: the weird and wonderful world of sleep. Buckle up, because it's gonna get strange. Ever heard of sleepwalking? What about sleep eating? Or sleep texting? These are examples of parasomnias, a category of sleep disorders where your brain partially wakes up, leading to unusual behaviours. One of my favourite examples comes from 2005, where a woman in the UK reportedly cooked an entire meal while asleep. Researchers still don't fully understand why parasomnias happen, but they're a reminder of just how complex and quirky our brains are. And then there's lucid dreaming, a state where the dreamer is aware they're dreaming and can sometimes even control the dream. Scientists have found that it's possible to induce lucid dreaming through specific techniques like reality checks and keeping a dream journal. Who wouldn't want to fly through the clouds or explore a fantasy world, all from the comfort of their own bed? To wrap up today's episode, let's shine a spotlight on a pioneering scientist whose work has significantly advanced our understanding of sleep: Dr. Mary Carskadden. Dr. Carskadden is a researcher at Brown University and a leader in the field of chronobiology, the study of biological rhythms. Her groundbreaking studies on adolescent sleep patterns revealed something surprising but crucial. Teenagers are biologically programmed to go to sleep later and wake up later. This This research has been instrumental in pushing for later school start times, as sleep deprivation among teens is a serious problem. Her work has also deepened our understanding of the relationship between circadian rhythms, sleep, and mental health. And here's a fun twist. Dr. Carskadon didn't start her career studying sleep. In fact, she was really interested in marine biology. It wasn't until she began collaborating with sleep researchers that she found her true calling. And that's a wrap on this episode of Proving the Concept, from the science behind sleep to its strange quirks and the incredible contributions of Dr. Mary Carskadon. We've covered a lot. If you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your fellow science enthusiasts. Got a question or a topic you'd like me to cover? Reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm Sarah Goffin, reminding you to get some rest and maybe, just maybe, to dream a little dream.